And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go now? Now it's going to be Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're underway here in the home opener. Out to short. Zips it to first. One up, one down. And next for the Mets, Mike Cameron.
The center fielder, number 25, Mike Cameron.
First pitch misses. Green, in his fourth year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. That one off the mark. Yeah, that's ball two.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Outside.
Just missed. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped. And there's two away. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. Outside.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now a chance for Vladimir Guerrero. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got four pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next one misses. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Lindor around second, headed for third. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with two out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And here's Freddie Freeman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. That's the third out. Back here at PNC Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Joe Musgrove. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's O'Neill Cruz.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neill Cruz will never forget.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now it's even up.
We got full count.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gwynn settles under it and makes the catch. And there are two outs.
The first baseman.
Two down, bases empty. Pete Alonso digs in now. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs, bases empty. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Struck him out looking. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Matt Chapman. Green back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. And before the pitch, he steps off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Fastball is outside. Well struck left field. That's back there. Adios, pelota. And the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hard hit right side. Torres over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The catcher,
Cal Raleigh up now for the Mets. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And he steps off. 1 out, base is empty. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. 1 down. So up next for New York, Jose Azocar. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a base hit right there. And that turns the lineup over. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike.
No ball.
No throw. Safe at second. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Lindor.
And it's fouled away. Man on second, 2 down. That's a laser base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up at RBI. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He made him pay for that one. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 6-0. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Fastball is outside. Freeman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Swung on, belted. That one back. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And here is Vinny Pasquantino. There's the strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Just missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 6-1. David Wright, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Right through there for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here is Gleyber Torres. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7, the catcher.
At the plate, Patrick Bailey. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left down the line. Azokar pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there. Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of luck.
Now this one should score a run and be good for extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throws it away.
Nope, hey.
Tries to get back and save.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
So man aboard. Stepping in, Jose Azokar. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air. Alonso puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Tony Gwynn up now for the Mets.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Lifted in the air out to left. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch swinging.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Off the plate,
the 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
Off the plate.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at PNC Park as we go to the last of the third. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Throw on to Freeman, and the bunt doesn't work out. Up next for the Pirates, Jackson Merrill. Misses off the plate. 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right side. Gwynn. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So next
Now
to the
batting,
plate for Pittsburgh,
shortstop,
O'Neal
O'Neal.
Cruz. Line drive, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now, Spencer Horwitz. Next offering is in for a strike. Cruz at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now it's going to be Francisco Lindor.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
And that's outside. 2-0. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And they boost their lead. It's 8-1. Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped towards third. And Vladdy is set down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie
Nicholas
Freeman.
measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. One down, base is empty. That's outside. Ball 1. That's towards center. Merrill under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Chapman up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Vinny Pasquantino.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Foul ball.
Inside ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The third baseman, number 5.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, David Wright. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Nicholas back to work. Hit in the air, left field. Horwitz makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now Cal Raleigh. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Yeah, the batter now, Jose Azocar. And that one in the air center field. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19.
And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the.
This one blasted the other way. Down the line, and it's a foul ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The catcher, number 14.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Patrick Bailey. Flying to left his first time. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Raleigh whips it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Now here is Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 outs.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 18, Tim Mesa.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Guerrero in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And there's a hit. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Stands in. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Marcus Semien. 1 out, the base is loaded. Big spot for him. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Two-0. Out in front and foul to the left side. That's to third, right. He comes home with it. Throw to first, but he beat it. So they're all loaded up. Raleigh now at the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one hammered. Going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jackson Merrill. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, could be two. They get one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz.
The left fielder, number
2 in this one.
Horwitz.
And that's in for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Cruz leads off first with 1 away.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked.
Three balls.
This one in the dirt. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Here's Pete Alonso.
Now batting.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. A changeup missing, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, the
Vinny
designated
Pasquantino, the next Pirate to hit. Singing, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the and this guy only seems to.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2 on, 2 outs. Changeup on the corner at the knees.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber.
0-1's the count.
Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
In the air to left center. Merrill moving under this one. And he makes the catch. One away. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Number 19.
Feels like
Tony
it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Off the plate,
that's a ball.
ball 1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Into the outfield, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th at the plate for Pittsburgh, David Wright. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Now back.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Torres.
Good take by Torres. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. He was late there. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's the swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
And that just misses. Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Patrick Bailey.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Oscar Brazoban.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one lifted to left. Azokar hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Santana back to work. And the slider just misses.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-1. And here is Vladimir Guerrero. Merrill. Nabs it, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the
Now
home run.
the first
Not
baseman,
allowing it to
Freddie
stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here is Matt Chapman. Ball one there. Chapman gets a piece there. And that one upstairs.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
1 down, base is empty. Upstairs.
I got 3 and 2.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. O'Neal Cruz,
Now
the next
batting,
Pirate to
the
hit.
shortstop,
1 for 3.
Cruz.
In for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Jose Azocar.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 70, Jose Butto.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. This one's got a chance. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they add to the lead. It's 10-1. Tony Gwynn getting ready to hit. And a ground ball to first. Alonso takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the 9th.
The center field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Cameron. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
No strikes.
And that is out of play. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count.
Strikes.
Makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Merrill on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Jarrett Koenig.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Raleigh down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. Vinny Pasquantino, the next Pirate to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout. Musgrove with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.